Uh, the whole reason I got Kylo to begin with is because I'd had Hamish for about 3 years. He was almost 4 years old when I decided to go ahead and get Kylo. And it was one summer that Hamish had taken a particular fondness for jumping over the 4.5 foot, 5 foot fence from a dead standstill and wandering the neighborhood looking for somebody to play with. He probably did this, I don't know, 20 times in one summer. It seemed like it was about every third night. You know, I'd get up in the morning and I'd have to go chase my cow down. You know, a couple of times the neighbors would call me up and say, hey, your cow's standing out in my yard, you know, or something like that. So I'd go over there and bring him on back. But I decided, you know, he pretty much needed a buddy. So I started looking around for another Highland. And I'm one of the Facebook groups I'm in. There was a guy that mentioned that he was moving his family to Tennessee, and he was trying to get rid of some of his Highland cows. So I got in touch with him, and he said that he had one left. You know, he was a little rump thing, and you know, nobody seemed to want him. So we worked out a deal, and a few days later, me and a buddy drove over to his place, and Kylo was standing there. He was a little bitty thing. In fact, he was so small, me and my buddy were able to pick him up off the ground and load him into the trailer ourselves, rather than having him walk up the ramp. But we brought him on back, and we stuck him in a pen for, I don't know, it was probably about two or 3 weeks, so that him and Hamish could see each other, but not really, you know, get at each other if, you know, if one of them had an issue with the other or something. And everybody came to see the new cow. And Kylo was 4 years old at the time. Just about 4 years old. Hamish was just about 4 years old. Are you drooling on me? Don't drool on me. So, them both being 4 years old kind of lends itself to its own challenges. You know, primarily size. You know, normally you get a 4-year-old Highland, it's, you know, it's going to weigh 1,500 pounds. But at the time, Kylo was more about 250, 300 pounds. Kylo, you're drooling on me, buddy. You gotta quit. So we loaded him up, brought him home. Him and Kylo now, or him and Hamish now, are, you know, like brothers. They've taken on their roles as big brother and little brother quite well. Well, that was rude. You better watch it. Somebody on Facebook's gonna start spreading rumors that you tried to attack me. Aren't they?